Hello and welcome, my Caribbean armpit dolphins. How you doing this wonderful day? It's Super Jambombo here, and the first thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is press that like button for me. If you guys want to be oh so deliciously kind, that would be absolutely wonderful. I've got a lot to show you guys today. We are going to be doing, quote-unquote, the better than the best strategy in the game. Alright, I've already shown you guys what I think is the best strategy in the game, because it is really, really, really good. But I think it's got one kind of a weird aspect to it, and that's that you build kind of a lot of towers. It gets a little complicated, I guess, so I'm going to try to take it down a notch and make it even easier for you guys. Yeah, no joke, we're going to be beating Chimps today on an intermediate map this time, using what I think is the easiest strategy in the game. Anybody can do this, so let's make it happen. So as you can tell, the base idea is to get a ninja starting, get a ninja discipline going, and you can easily pop, the first 12 rounds or so. We're going to save up for a Dora, which is reasonably expensive here. We're talking about over $1,000 to get started, but these guys are the most clutch, amazing combo duo in the entire game. I've shown you guys a strategy using these two guys before, and I'm still going to sit with my old school best strategy because it just is the best start. There's other towers that do a great job, but for Chimps, this is easy, it's simple, and it works. That's why I want to show it to you guys. All we want to do is get our ninja up to 402. So Sharp Shuriken, Seeking Shuriken, any order realistically that you want to get. Let Adora level up over time because she keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And we're going to alchemize these guys. Alright, that's kind of the base idea here. Before round 40, that's all we want to do. Get these two guys up to, get them up to 4th tier, alchemize them, and we can beat the Moab. I love this combo for a lot of reasons, but I would say that the main reason is, first of all, the amount of power that they have. They just have a lot of popping power. They work both kind of the same way. They have seeking projectiles that can't miss the balloons, so we've got that going for us. And they're easily alchemized, which is a very key feature to this strategy. Alchemists work in kind of a weird way, all right? I'll explain that in just a second. Before I get there, I'm going to explain the second reason why I like these guys, because I don't want to meander too much here, alright? I know, I'm like a river, man. I just flow back and forth, and then I forget what I was talking about at the beginning, and I realized, oh crap, I lost my point of view. So, the second reason why I like these guys, though, is that they pop all types of balloons. The ninja's got all the camos covered up until at least 42. At least 42. Probably all the way up until 51, and then even then, I think he can still handle it without the Adora. And he pops purples, which Adora can't do normally. And then Adora pops fleds, which is the only thing that Ninja really can't do. So all the way up until round 59, these two guys right here, whoop, they got it covered. Delicious. We love to hear that. As far as the Alchemist goes, I will say that I think this is a little important. Okay, I would much rather Adora get alchemized rather than my ninja. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my alchemist a little closer to Adora, because if he has the ability to decide who to alchemize, if, for example, we use up all of our alchemist power, he's going to keep alchemizing Adora rather than the ninja. The ninja hasn't been alchemized at all. He just keeps alchemizing Adora instead. And that's fine. We'd prefer that, because long-term, Adora is going to be the better tower to alchemize. Right now, I would say the ninja's probably better. You know, Adora's only got, what, three bolts to shoot. Ninja's got 5 shurikens at once. So, like, that's pretty sweet, man. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. Here we go. We got round 40 coming up in here, which is usually a pretty difficult round. We do want to use our ability here. Not a necessity, but I think in the long run, it's just worth it. All right, so we're going to use our ability here. Ninja Adora combo. And you can tell, I mean, there's a pretty big difference. Every balloon's getting popped like as soon as they walk in right here. Moab, all the way down here, all the way over here, and this is where we pop them. So very clear, with this strategy, the Moab could be the only downfall. And that was with our ability. On shorter maps than this strategy might not work anymore. So you're going to have to be a little careful with that. But anyways, now we're basically set. Up until round 51, we can easily defend with just these guys right here. So I'm just going to build up some money. I could build stuff, but I'm just going to build up some money just to prove it. Alright, round 49, usually one of the more difficult rounds in the game. Got a lot of group balloons coming in here. They do manage to sneak all the way around to the backside here. Impressive. But we were able to save up over $20,000 in that time. That's pretty insane. And I think we could even go further. Again, I'm not sure that we could pop round 51, but I think we could probably do it, but I'd rather be safe, of course. So we're going to buy our village, finally. We're going to go like this. We're going to go for a 2-2 village. We're not going to touch him for the rest of the game. just is what it is now. We've got jungle drums on these guys. Adora's already stronger, so she can actually kill Moabs now without using her ability anymore. Doesn't even require that. So now we're basically in the free. We could just let ourselves earn some cash flow. Alright, I still say things are going very, very well. No abilities even required, around 55. Big chunks of group balloons in here, and we're still pretty much dominating at this point. Over $26,000. That's amazing on Chimps. Now we're going to build our heli pilot. There's so many towers to build here. We can go any which way we want to. We have so much money. I would say long term, this is a fun, easy, delicious strategy. We're going to go for a heli pilot. We're going to keep him out of the range of the alchemist. So if you go really close, you can see that the alchemist can power him up here. We want to go out of the range of the alchemist, but in the range of the village. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for a 1, 2, 3, 4th tier Apache dart ship. Woo, baby! With fast darts and fast firing. Now this guy is obviously pretty beefy, but one thing I want to point out here is that we're going for a 4th tier tower that costs $21,000. The next upgrade here is going to cost $48,600. So we're talking about $75,000 just to get our Apache Prime here. That's insanity. That's so much money, and we have to save up over $48,000 in Chimps Mode? That seems crazy, but do not underestimate the power of the Apache Dart Ship. He's great for all the rounds that we basically need him for. You know, late game, no, he can't defend against CDTs, he can't defend against big chunks of balloons, but overall, he's good enough for what we need him for. And even on round 63, you can tell with my combo here, we're doing a great job. So, pop count already. He's got 30,000 pops. I mean, the Ninja and the Alchemist run around the entire game and forget about 30,000 pops. And this guy makes a lot of pops relatively fast. That's what $20,000 does for us right now. And he's got infinite range, which is quite amazing. And he's got a lot of other things that he just does. So he pops Moabs, pops Balloons. He's just a good all-around amazing tower. And that's why he's so easy to use. I leave him on pursuit. I don't even need to touch him. All right? Don't even need to touch him, man. That's awesome. So up until about round 80, we're just going to save up money. We need another about $30,000. We do need to save up this $48,600. Again, that's not simple to do, but even on an intermediate map like this, it's reasonably long, but it doesn't have a lot of intersections or anything like that where we can use a lot of great towers. It doesn't seem to matter much. This strategy will work, and I probably should have said this earlier, this strategy will work on about 20 maps in the game. It'll work on, I think, every single beginner map. And then it'll work on about half of the intermediate maps, and then it'll also work on a couple of the advanced maps, where we just pop these guys down, maybe with a couple differences here and there. Maybe a Dart Monkey or two to start instead of a Ninja. You know, sometimes that is required. But overall, I mean, this is just going to be an easy strategy. So let's just wait for this $26,000 we need, probably around 80 or so, and watch the ownage unfold. Believe it or not, these are going to be the next few hardest rounds of the entire 100-round challenge here. Usually around 97, 98, 99, and 100 are the most difficult rounds, but in this scenario, they are not. And the reason why is because we have so much money saved up, and we have not bought a single 5th tower yet. So when you have this much money, this is the time when it's easy to lose. As sad as that is, man. So we got to do our best here, right? Main thing is, around 75, be a little careful. You might need to use an ability, but I'd rather save them for 76. 76 is the round where it can often be overlooked as dangerous and easily kill you. I would say that generally that's not the thing that kills you, but it can. Definitely can. So just watch yourself a little bit. You know, you can tell we're burning up a lot of extra cash flow in these past few rounds. Just regular balloons, no reinforced balloons, lots of BFBs, lots of money to make. 78 and 79 should be pretty easy here. You can tell our Apache Dart ship's still rocking stuff, so we're good about that. And we'll need the 8 grand one. Let's wait for it. One thing that I should mention is to never underestimate how much money you make on round 79. If you just look at the cash flow, this is awesome to watch. Seriously, awesome to watch, because we've already got Apache Prime money, dude. Are you kidding me? Did we just get an Apache Prime in Chimps Mode? We did. This strategy is beastly. It's very, very powerful, and it's almost unstoppable. Alright, now let's talk about this Apache Prime, because we just got to it. One thing you should note is that the Apache Dart Ship, the 4th tier, is quite powerful against both Bloons and against Moabs. It's definitely, I would say, stronger against the Bloons than it is against the Moabs. But it's just kind of good overall, but not amazing overall, alright? It's good for its $20,000 that we're spending, but late game, it won't be very good. Now, moving on to Apache Prime. He changes how he attacks. Alright, the missiles now are going to seem less powerful, meaning that the Bloons are going to be easier to sneak through. So this guy is a Moab popping power tower. I know it seems weird to think about it like that, but he is a Moab popping power tower. He pops Moabs. Alright, that's his job. He can still pop Bloons. That's not his prime directive. Okay? So that means what we need to do is we need to throw something down that can pop the Bloons. There's so many towers in the games that can do this, but I would say if you want to be safe about it, the best thing to do is just get the safest strategy to go for. You want to go in the backpack here, and you want to throw down your, if you can put them in the village, heck yeah, man. Do it. Why not? And we're going to go for a perma spike. So $32,000 here. It is a little bit pricey. And what I'm going to do is, normally you want to go for faster production and eat faster production, and then you can get some leg popping power, but we're going to make it simple on you guys. We're going to go for the bigger stacks and the whiteout spikes. Alright. We need to save for another $8,000 or so, and then we're unstoppable. Now, one of the weirdest things about this guy is that, yes, like I said, he is a Moab popping power tower, but actually, he's got one pretty significant weakness. He's pretty bad against DDTs. Don't understand why. Even if you get an MIB, he ends up being bad against DDTs. I think it's something wrong with the tower. I think it's not designed properly because it shouldn't be that way. It just ends up being that way. Alright, I know it's goofy to say that like the game's broken, but he just doesn't work against DDTs like he should. So that's why we've got this perma spike over here. If any DDTs do sneak through, he will cover them. He is not great for popping infinite amounts of Bloons or popping infinite amounts of anything, but if a few DDTs sneak through, he's got it covered. Realistically, though, I'm actually expecting this guy to have probably only a few thousand pops total. You know? At the end of the game, 95 is probably going to be one of those rounds that we actually will need this guy. Other than that, we're good. Now, because we know that this guy is a Moab popping power tower, leaving him on Pursuit's actually not the best thing to do. It's actually better if we put him on follow mouse or lock him in place somewhere near the front of the map, and then we pick a different tower that can pop the Bloons. So we're going to go for a tower that can pop Bloons the best. There's two options here that I think are valid. I think either going for the biggest one or going for a Bloon solver are probably your best bets. We're going to use Dora's abilities here to help ourselves out. Oh, he's getting more pops than I thought, man. These DDTs are hard for the Apache Prime. Like, really, really hard here. But it doesn't matter. Look at the amount of spikes we have left over. It's not like we're cutting this close or anything. And now it's time to go for our glue gunner. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our glue gunner right about... Let's just put him in front of the alchemist. That's fine. And we're going to go for a Bloon solver. So this guy's going to be pretty reasonably expensive here. We're talking $23,760. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. But he's going to be a super effective tower and take away all of our weaknesses from our Apache Prime. Alright, round 98, one of the beefiest Bloon levels in the game for you puppies. Alright, once we get this Bloon solver, though, things are going to change pretty drastically. We should be able to buy it on this round. Come on, Bloon solver. Get me going here, buddy. And whenever you get a glue solver, you always want to get stickier glue and stronger glue. It just is the way to do it. Trust me on that. Alright, it's the way to go. Right now, again, I've left my Apache Prime on Pursuit this entire game. I don't mind that. I think it would be better to put him on follow mouse and let me decide what to do with him. But hey, I'm going to let him do his thing, man. And here we are. We're golden. In fact, I think we could survive with just this strategy probably into the 110s and maybe even the 120s, because the Apache Prime is going to be a beastly tower here. The next bad balloon is probably going to be the next thing that kills us, if I had to guess. Now, if we look at the bad balloon popping power on this guy, it's not stupendous. It's alright. For the amount of money we spent on him, it's just alright. But that's, again, where our amazing perma spike comes in. It's the combo to go for, guys. It's just the combo to go for it. If you look at the pop count on these guys, this is pretty ridiculous. Our Apache Prime has done 1.5 million of the pops. What? That is crazy, dude. seriously crazy. So I just want to talk about this really quick. I think the better way to use the Apache Prime is by chasing the Oh My Gods, the Boebs, and the BFBs. That is your goal here. You want to pop the highest tier balloons, the middle tier balloons, and let your glue solver and other guys just kind of clean up the ceramics over here. Now, it doesn't look like we're going to make it to 115. I think I might have been a little overconfident in my defense here. But we're still doing a great job with our Apache Prime here. The balloon solver is a great addition to our team here, and everything's going honestly not bad. To be honest, I'm a little impressed with myself. We're about to make it to 110. This is quite good. Again, with a very good Apache Dart Ship, or Apache Prime Micro here, popping all the Moab layers. Beautiful. And here it is. Oh, this is going to be tough. Not just one bad balloon, but a bad balloon with a bunch of reinforced Oh My Gods underneath it. And all of our spikes are just about gone. I think this has got to be it, man. I don't see how we can take these guys down. Oh, man. Unless our glue solver pulls off something magical here. But that looks unlikely at this point. Very, very unlikely. 110? Gotta call it here. GG, everybody. We made it to 110, though, on Chimps Mode, man. This strategy is beastly. It's easy. It's simple. It works. And I highly recommend it, man. Apache Prime, Permaspike combo. Build whatever you want for your last 5th tier tower. But I like Glue Solver. He's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.